Hello there, my YouTube friends. I don't know if you're anything like what I'm like, but I get a lot of stuff coming up on Facebooks and Instagrams and stuff like that from different websites or from different things, from websites I've never heard of before. And obviously a lot of them I just don't even look at them twice. It's just I don't trust them. One thing, and I've seen another one coming up quite recently, because if you look back over some of my other videos, you'd seen that I tried QWERTY, and QWERTY's a t-shirt thingy place, dirt cheap, really nice t-shirts. In fact, this is one of them here, yeah. So I do know they're good, they're reliable, and they do work. I've seen this one, and I don't know, it sells, they're pushing real hard right now. They really are. I mean, literally on a regular basis on YouTube, I am seeing advert after advert after advert for this company. I've also seen quite a few people doing openings for them, and a lot of them obviously stating that they have been offered this stuff from the company in order to advertise them as such, you know what I mean? So when I see things like that, I'm a little bit dubious about their aspect on how they're going to say things. But I decided, I thought, I'm going to have a look and I'm going to give them a go and see what happens. Because obviously most of the stuff that you'll see are Americans doing it. I don't know how many English people have done it. I may be one of the first ones to do it, I don't know. But for what I have seen, some of the stuff looks okay. I wasn't too happy with the way things were packaged when I seen them on their thingy. And as you're going to see in a second, the packaging's need different coming from America to here. You know what I mean? So, but it's a company. I look at them and I say TEMU. It looks like it says TEMU. A lot of Americans are saying it's TEMU. Whatever it is, it doesn't really matter whether you say it's TEMU. I don't suppose they give a crap as long as you're buying from them. So I did buy a couple items. Now one of them arrived a good few days ago, because I bought one item like by itself. You know what I mean? Then after that I was like, you know what it is, I'm going to try a few more items, and I waited until they were all here. So this is the general packaging that you see on most sort of YouTube videos that you'll get. It's this lovely orange thing with it. Now this one's just the one packet on its own. Then this is what surprises, was seeing one like this in a grey. Now that makes me wonder whether it's been opened over here and repackaged over here or what. I don't know, because it seems strange. Every other one I've ever seen from anybody at all has always been in this orange one. So it's a little bit dubious, a little bit thingy, but hopefully everything will be in here. I did order a number of things, and I can't remember the price on this thing. If I can remember, I'll look it up and put it on the screen for you to see. If not, then that's fair enough. But this other one, the amount of items that was in here was like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's about 10 items, and it come to just over £20, and that was with free delivery as well. So I mean, that's pretty good going. Now what I'm going to do, so you don't have to hear that it is constantly getting stuff out of the bag, I'm going to take everything out of the bag, lay them down on the little bean bag thing I've got, and then we'll go through each item individually. Okay guys, so I'll be with you in a second when I've done this. Okay guys, so here's the whole of the stuff that I got. This one was the item that I got by itself. Now I don't know if you can see that there, but you can see how sort of dinged up it's been, because like I say, it comes just literally wrapped in the plastic. So hopefully the item inside will be okay, but I've always fancied having a drone, and supposedly this one is supposed to be a 4K one, so that will be something I'll have to think it in. I'll show you that one on a different video, because obviously I want to take it out for a test run right now. It's getting dark, so you wouldn't be able to see out, so that one I will do in a separate video. But that was the first package I got. Like I say, I can't remember the price. If I remember on, I'll have a look and I'll put the price on the screen for you to see. So the next thing is this thing, which is basically like a small bag. Now I've got to admit, this is a lot smaller than I expected, or that it looks on the thingy. Either that or the people that are wearing it are very small people, because it seemed to look a lot bigger than that. But maybe it'll be okay. I'm sorry about this racket you're going to hear, but it's basically like a, supposed to be like a across the shoulder, across the chest bag. Yeah, and I mean, it's got a sort of a fair enough amount of things. If it work, again, it is working. Just needs a little bit of faffing. So you've got an area inside of there that you can put stuff. I'm not going to fit loads in there, but I might be able to get a few bits and pieces. I'm hoping to actually use it when I go abroad for basically carrying sort of me me phone and possibly fitting a drone or something, you know, just little bits and pieces for when I want to make me videos and that. Then you've got a small one in here as well. Pocket. I mean, it's not huge, it's not thingy, but maybe it'll do the job, and it looks nice enough. Yeah, it looks nice enough made one. Just gotta hope that the zip structure on them sort of holds together. But I mean, hey, for the price, which, if I'm not mistaken, this thing was, I'm just looking down besides because I've got them written down. It is that one. This was £1.94. So guys, for £1.94, you cannot go wrong. You know what I mean? That's, you know what I mean? It's cheap as out. So for what that is. The other item is basically for a magnetic sort of holder. It's not a charger, it's just a holder to hold it up. So I don't know what it's for. I'll have to have a look and see if it tells you a thingy, but you got that one as well, which again, like I say, I'm not sure what the hell it's supposed to be for, unless they put onto the thing to be able to magnetize it too, which I wouldn't have thought so, because you've got the strip here to be able to attach it, and then your phone attaches to there. Yeah, and it can move and swivel, though it's very tight at the minute, but I mean, that's probably good. Yeah, and it can move, tilt. So if that works, again with stuff like this, I will show you them once I have them in place, because that one will go into my car and hopefully it'll magnetize to this phone here that I'm busy using. But there you go, that's another one, and that's for that thing, the magnetic car charger thing. That was £1.79. Now I've seen a few of these on other sites and on other thingies for a lot more than that, so that's pretty damn good if it works. You just have to hope they work. This thing again is another one of those things that I've seen loads of these things advertised on Facebook and all that type of stuff, you know. I mean, it's all over the bloody place. And that's the ones that are magnetized, that are swivel jointed and magnetized. And supposedly you don't just get this one, because that would be neat bloody good. If by the looks of that is all that's in there. Now it tells you when you get it that you're supposed to get 3 different heads attachments for it. I'm only seeing the one. So I will be getting in touch with them about that, because that's not the right attachment for mine. So I'll have to have a look at the thing to see what it advertised as, because that's obviously a C and that won't fit my phone. Yet it supposedly had the 3 different attachments for the 3 different heads, but it is magnetized and it does swivel. And again, that one was £1.28, all of them free delivery. But I am disappointed in the fact that I cannot see any other things in there when it come advertised as having 3 different heads. So that one's a bit of a disappointment on that half, because obviously that's not a head, and the other bit isn't a head for it. So we'll have this thing. This thing is hopefully helping my wife out. Not for her personally, but she says that I'm a snorer. So this thing is supposedly something that clips onto your nose to stop you from snoring. Now, it doesn't seem to, I was worried actually that it was going to be very sort of tight thing, but it's got quite a bit of movement to it. So maybe I'll try that out in the next few days and get back to you and let you know how it felt more than anything, because I'm not going to know if it works or not. I'll probably have to ask my wife and see if she can even tell, because she might be getting so used to me snoring that now she might not even notice it. But it's an anti-snoring device. We also have these things, which are caps for your car tyres, because I've got a couple of them missing off mine, so I bought a pack of them. Now the anti-snoring thingy was actually only 48 pence, so I mean you kind of gone wrong. If it doesn't work, you've only wasted 48 pence on it. These things for the caps for the car is 67 pence for all them. Yeah, so again, as long as they fit the bloody cap, which they should do, then that is great. That is value for money straight away. We have a bunch of drill bits, because I'm always having to drill different things and what have you. These are masonry ones. I do believe it's an 11-piece one. A few different sizes there, as you can see. A few different sizes there. It's an 11-piece one. That one was probably the most expensive item in this package that I got, the second package, which they were $5.99. I'm not going to hold out much hope of them being any better than any other one I'll buy from anywhere else, but hell, it was worth a try and see what they come out like. Then we have these, a 2-piece. Again, this is probably more for something that my wife will use, or my daughter and her girlfriend will use. These are actually spice racks that you can attach to wherever you need them to, but you can also like separate them and have them separated, or you can have them together like that. They do come with a sticky thing on there, and you can put your spices into it, and there's basically 2 of those, and like I say, could be separated or you could leave them all as one. So for those, the spice rack thingy, let's have a look, see if I can find it. It is £1.48 for those, so I don't think that's too bad at all. My wife will probably tell us otherwise, but I don't think it's that bad. These things, I've started now doing a lot of stuff in the man cave. As if you've watched any of the other previous videos, you'll know that I work in the man cave on a regular basis, doing wiring and stuff like that. So what these are different size things to go over the wires, and then you heat them up, and it obviously it just shrinks around the wiring to keep them safe. So when you've basically attached 2 different wires together, it's rather than soldering them and stuff like that, you just put one of them around them, heat it up, and it'll basically shrink it down, make it a nice sturdy thing. And there's quite a few different sizes for them, and they were £3.48 for 625 different ones. So again, I think that's pretty damn good. And there are 2 more items in this thing. This thing, even though a lot of people would probably be too frightened to admit that they have issues with, but I'm not one of them, okay, because obviously I wear hearing aids, so wax does get built up in my ears through things. So this is a bunch of tools, yeah, for dealing with earwax, okay. So again, I'm not going to end up showing you them working or thingy, but I will let you know if and how well they work, you know. But there's a bunch of them in there, so I think that's pretty good going, and it comes in a nice little holder that you can basically put on your keys, but I doubt anyone would want to put them on their keys and carry them around, but hey, you never know. But there you go, there's quite a few of them in there. That thing worked out to be, it's a 6-piece one, it was £1.07. So again, I think that's pretty damn good for what they are. I've seen these advertised on like say your Facebooks and your Instagrams and stuff like that for a lot more than that. So, and also with this thing as well, it's been the same thing. Again, a lot lately, because obviously I'm into lifting weights and looking after myself and stuff like that. I've been getting a lot of things coming on my Instagram and that about losing weight, and these so supposed magnetic bracelets that help you to shed the pounds, which anybody knows that's bloody bullshit. But, and again, they're like normally fairly expensive to buy, so that's what this is. This is a magnetic bracelet that supposedly will help us shed the pounds. Now see, I won't be able to wear this when I'm at work because it's metal and I work at Amazon, so therefore we've got metal detectors there, so I won't have to keep on taking the damn thing off. But I'm thinking, but on a weekend and whenever I get the chance, I'll wear it as much as possible and let you see the pounds that get shed from us as I wear this thing, because it'll just transform the body like something not right. But at least it'll look half decent. So there you go, guys, that was the haul, and that thing cost me, where is it, the magnetic bracelet was £2.48, which is a lot less than the ones you'll see advertised on the likes of bloody Facebook and Instagram that help you shed the pounds. And I'll tell you, this thing's a lot cheaper. And at least, like I say, it looks sort of nice looking, and it'll look nice on us. But, you know, the chances of it working to shed pounds or anything else like that, or do your bloods, which is one of the things I was taught years ago, and that this thing helps to transform some of the things in your blood and stuff like that, and do all sorts of different great things. And we've had one before and it done sweet FA. So I will try that one out and let you know. But there you go, guys, that's the haul I've got. Like I say, the whole lot was basically £20 for them. Like I say, that one was a different one, so that's different altogether. But £20 didn't cost anything for delivery. I don't think that's too bad at all for what I'm getting. I think that it's just a case of now how well did they work, which I will either let you know in another video or I'll put at the end of this one. But the chances are I'll let you know in a different video, you know, how well some of this stuff work when I use it. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. I will be ordering again from TEMU or TEMU. So we'll see what happens with that stuff, and I'll let you know how these things work and how well they work. But for the time being, this is the Bearded Nerdy Oaf, and I'm out of here.
So what I believe you were trying to say is thank you.
Thank you?
You're welcome.
What? No. I didn't. I wasn't. Why would I ever say that? I mean,